Okay, so the fight between Goku and Hit has got to be the most disappointing fight in the series so far.
You are a fool!
No, I'm absolutely joking. Anyone who saw Goku vs Hit would know that this is the best fight we have gotten since, I would say, the fight with Kid Buu on the Supreme Kai planet. Easily the best fight in all of Super, and even though a large majority of us knew it was going to happen because of plot spoilers, it was still the absolute best thing to come out of Super thus far. Much better than the fight with Frieza in Resurrection F, and I would even go as far to say it was better than the fight with Beerus back in episode 11. Once Goku goes Super Saiyan God, he seems to be evenly matched with Hit. However, as the battle rages on, Hit powers up in a similar fashion to Goku. Now instead of him being able to skip ahead 0.1 of a second, he can now control time for 0.2 of a second. With his upgraded power, he absolutely destroys Goku, even while he is in his Super Saiyan God form. But here is where we see Goku at his absolute best. Okay, so here's what happens. As Goku is lying almost dead on the ground, Hit decides to not finish him off because he says that he appreciates Goku for allowing him to grow stronger. And thus Hit has just made the biggest mistake of his assassination career. Not finishing off Goku when he had the chance is the worst thing any opponent could have made. So out of nowhere, a red aura starts radiating from around Goku's blue aura. He then says that this next technique only has a 10% chance of working, with a 90% chance that he will die. Of course, we can only be talking about the Kaioken. Goku has now fused Super Saiyan God with a Kaioken times 10. It is said that Goku developed this God Kaioken while he was training in the time chamber, and I gotta say, I thought that those 3 years training were gonna be for nothing. Vegeta says that they've reached their absolute limit, and while that may be true, Goku has managed to multiply his power 10 times with the Kaioken, and it is somewhat implied that Goku, while in this state, has surpassed Beerus. I know Toriyama said that he had no intentions of Goku surpassing Beerus or Whis, but I mean, come on, Goku's entire reason for developing this technique was to at some point combat Beerus, and if he isn't around that level of strength with the 10 times multiply to his Super Saiyan God form, then it just wouldn't make any sense. Also, Goku is only using a 10 times multiplier, and we know for a fact that he can go even further. Back on Namek against Frieza, he was using a 20 times multiplier, and I can only imagine, considering how much stronger he's gotten over the years, he should at least be able to do a Kaioken times 50. But this does officially confirm that Goku, as of the Universal Tournament, is stronger than Vegeta, and possibly while he's in this form, he could be even stronger than Beerus. Anyway, in the next episode preview, it shows that Hit hasn't been using his full power, which honestly is always the case. Once Hit powers up for real, he is actually beating Goku, even knocking him out of his Kaioken. But from reading the spoilers, we do know who will win this tournament. So we know that Goku is going to win, but how? If he's lying almost dead on the ground, maybe Hit's power is too much. What I think is going to happen is that Goku is going to go all out. What I mean by that is that before he only used the Kaioken times 10, think about what he could do with the Kaioken times 20, or even 100. I think Goku is going to push his limits with the Kaioken. We're going to be seeing him fire out a Kamehameha wave while he's in his God Kaioken form, and let's just say he goes up to Kaioken times 100. That would undoubtedly take out Hit, but it would also take out Goku at the same time, giving us a very similar situation to what we had in the 21st World Tournament. Both Goku and Hit would be knocked out cold, but the reason Universe 7 would still win is because Monaka is still standing. He doesn't have to fight anyone because Hit's already been defeated, he just automatically wins. I really think something like that is going to happen, and just imagine if it does. That would mean without Monaka, this tournament would have been a draw. Anyway, I want to end by saying that this tournament arc easily has been the best part of Super, and I really do hope that it continues with this level of quality. Regardless of what is going to be coming up next, I'm just thankful that Dragon Ball has returned. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next DBZ video.